Good morning. So nice to have you join us today. If you're lucky enough to have the day off, I hope you're enjoying the long 3-day weekend. Kind of a not great weather day for Memorial Day, but we're going to make the best of it. We certainly are. We're in the studio this morning with Dr. Tiffany Ahlberg of Ahlberg Audiology. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
The topic, kind of a good one, because eventually we're going to get our way into a conversation about the summer fun, beach trips, pool days, and how you utilize your hearing aids the right way in those circumstances. But you wanted to talk about the month of May being designated for hearing loss awareness.
Yes, so May is Better Hearing Month, so we always want to bring that to everyone's attention because it's a huge concern for a lot of people, and just awareness about the issues that people have and what it can bring to people's quality of life is important.
When you say Better Hearing Month, my thought anyway goes to how do I improve my hearing? But something that you share all the time is that once you have any type of hearing damage, you can maintain, but it won't naturally heal.
Yes, that's true. If it's an inner ear issue, I mean, there are. I just want to, kind of disclosure. There are some middle ear hearing losses that can improve if it's fluid or if it's the bones behind the middle ear. Surgical things can help with that. But when it is inner ear damage caused from either age or noise or medications and things like that, then that is true that is a permanent damage that cannot be fixed.
It's funny how you can get very used to things quickly and forget that maybe there's a problem there. So a few times lately when you've been on, you've talked about how we live in a noisy world and we don't even think about the noise that we're around, but you begin ticking them off and you realize that you do have to be always mindful.
Yeah, and I hear that a lot from another perspective, but my patients who do get hearing aids will comment a lot, I cannot believe that that I was missing all of these things. Just what the blinker in their car, their coffee pot making a noise, their microwave making a noise, just little things that you just gradually lose that you forget that.
So in that gradual loss, don't people typically wait years before getting this addressed?
Yeah. 7 years is the average that people wait between noticing a hearing loss and doing something about it.
Okay, so let's talk about the doing something about it. I mentioned, because you had told me about it, that you're getting a lot of people calling you now with questions about, hey, we're going to go to the beach in June. What do I do about my hearing aids? Is it that they need to take care of the hearing aids as they have them now, or there are new ones on the market that are kind of better equipped for the
most of the hearing aids in the last 3-4 years have a IP rating. It's a European rating. It's IP68 is what most hearing aids are going to be rated as, and that is for rechargeable hearing aids. So where the battery is enclosed into the body of the device, but that is underwater for 3 feet for 1 hour, and they can be exposed to that without damage.
Okay, so let's say that you're going to the beach and you want to go wade into the ocean and a wave comes up and hits you in the head. You're going to be okay.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they don't fall out.
Yeah, right. That's true.
But I mean, I feel like, you don't want to, obviously go swimming underwater, especially the salt water is a little bit more corrosive than just, hopping in the shower with them.
Right.
But still, yes, you should be fine with that.
I was having a conversation with someone not long ago, and I don't remember who this person is, so if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I know the conversation, but I can't place it exactly. But she was saying that she had seen an interview with us, and she was so glad that we talked about the difficulty in cleaning your hearing aids, and I think you were talking specifically about sometimes taking them out and they can get lost, and then getting them back in. So when you mentioned like taking them out to shower, that can be a real problem for people.
Yeah,
can it?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, we, so getting them back in is something that you kind of acquire over time. People get really, really frustrated when they first get hearing aids and they're trying to put them in because it's different. We're not really that aware of the anatomy of the ear and the different ways we have to kind of push things in your mind you think your ear canal's straight, and it's not. There's two curves, so it's sort of snail shaped, and so you kind of have to get that hearing aid into the ear. But once people do it for a few months, it becomes more of a natural thing. But where you put the hearing aids when you're taking a shower, you don't want to store them in a bathroom where there's high humidity. Even though they're moisture resistant, still over time that can be detrimental to a hearing aid. And we have a professional, what's called Redux, in our office, and we will pull moisture out of hearing aids, and we can actually have a documented level how much moisture that person have in their hearing aid. And so we can kind of tell people, like, hey, watch out for moisture, you are on the high level, or you're good, don't worry about moisture.
Okay, because July and August around here, it's going to be very humid.
Yeah,
Is that going to lead to it too? And if you're out doing yard work and you have headphones on and stuff?
I mean, I tell people, everybody is very, very different when it comes to, because again, just like salt water in the ocean, sweat can be very corrosive as well. So if you are someone who, when you do yard work, it's like you jumped it out of the shower because your hair is wet, then you're probably someone who doesn't want to wear them when you're doing yard work. If you're somebody like me, I guess I don't work hard enough to get that sweaty, but it's I wear mine whenever I am doing yard work, so it's not a big deal if it's just a mild amount of sweat. So
okay, so and the last thing I'll say, less than a minute left, but on the awareness month, if you love somebody who has a hearing loss, please do what you can to learn what their needs are to help better understand the conversation and communicate.
That's perfect. I love that.
Okay. Well, here's how you will find her. She has 2 locations in Cleveland as well as in Athens. The information there on your screen, the phone numbers, as you can see, are different. And then the website is AhlbergAudiology.com. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.